Sketchbook 14. This is the biggest sketchbook I've ever had, and I like the size, but I also don't like the size, because it's so big, I can't take it with me places, you know? So, it's like, it's a moleskin sketchbook, it's 14, and this sketchbook it holds a lot of significance for me. Just in the time it was a really nice time my junior year of high school, but also this sketchbook has a lot of drawings that got me a scholarship to the college I'm going to, so it's like, just like significant to me, and important and all that jazz. And I still like a lot of the concepts and ideas and drawings. Some of the drawings and some of them I don't really like anymore. But that's just, this one's like 2 years old now. So, yeah. This is Moleskin's biggest size, I think. 8x11. Yeah. You don't really have to listen to these. These are not that deep. They're not that bad, I should say. So, do with that with you wish. So I started this January 22nd of 2022 and then ended June 19th of 2022. And then the first pages are swatches, because I like to start my sketchbooks with swatches. So this is not technically the first page of the sketchbook. The next one is. So we have Cass from Legend of Zelda, and then we have my character, Madame Ocler, and then just like a bunch of eyes and stuff like that. And then like doodles over here. This is an image from Pinterest, and then we have Blossom up here, and then Azim and Lobby down here. So yeah. This one's technically the first page that I did, and I remember because I filmed it, but I never posted it anywhere, and I never posted these drawings online anywhere, so they're just like, I think I deleted the recordings, and I'm not going to upload them again, or upload them, because it's so old now, and I see a lot of problems with the art now, so, but it's just a bunch of my couple characters. It's so hard to make people interacting with stuff actually look like they're interacting with stuff. I think I've gotten better at it, but it's like hit or miss, And these ones, they just don't look like they're touching. Like, they're just there, you know what I mean? But we have Hunter and Ash, and then Hunter and Ash, and then Hunter and Ash, and then Nova and Alburn here and here. And then we have these random couple, and I don't remember their names. I think they were in a short story that I did, but I don't remember. And then we have Azim and Blossom smooching. And then this is all mild liners of all of my characters. I really like mild liners. I really like the colors and how they feel, and they're just like, I don't know, they're really nice. I will never go back to regular highlighters, unless I really want them. You know what I mean? Like, if I want the intense highlighter color, but otherwise, this is my boo. Highlighting books in them, sketches in them, sketching with them, they're just a really good medium. And then over here we have watercolor washes, and we have Beautiful Boy. I really like that movie. My friend introduced me to it, and it's just a really good movie, So yeah, so we have Blossom and Alburn, and then Hunter, and another Hunter, and we have Azim's. I still really like this profile of him, getting his nose right is so hard. And then Nova, and then I don't know who this is, but then we have Hunter over here, and then Gypsy in full on watercolor, you know? Yeah. And then we have Legolas. That man is so funny to me. I never had a crush on him, but he is a beautiful man. So, you know. And then this is my friend and I talking about demon squirrels on my back. So. And then I just put this in for my winter formal. This is my dog, and this is my dog, and this is also my dog. I want to make stickers in this style because it's so cute, but I haven't, but it's so cute, so I have to. And then these are a bunch of ashes, just testing out different colors. She just needs a, like, soft redesign, color-wise, because it's just a little strange. Like, I just settled on green, but then I was like, I don't like the green. So then I went back to gray, but I don't like the gray either. So here's more of her. It's just too dark for her personality. So she just needs a color redesign. But these are all her on the side. And then over here we just have a bunch of Nova, because I was, like, deciding what horns she should have. So she has, like, thin ram horns now, but she used to have, like, kind of like devil horns, you know, just straight up on the skull. Or she had, like, I guess these are bull horns? I don't know. She was just, like, struggling there for a second, but I did settle on ram horns. And then we have that dude from The Mandalorian, I think. I did a painting for my dad, so I had to draw him. And then he gave me notes, so I put the notes over him. I could have done better on that painting, and I knew it at the time. But it's fine. It's fine. And then we have Lincoln Zelda, and he's like, I have to go harvest organs, and she's like, no. I love them so much. And then we have Azim, and he's showing off his tattoo, you know. And the guitar with stickers on it. I don't know if that's taboo, but I like the idea of his daughter decorating his guitar with stickers. And then we have Nova and Albern, and Nova's reading to Albern because the man's illiterate. So, what is it, Duffy? And then we have Howl's Moving Castle. I got a mug from Box Lunch that had this really cute packaging on it. So, I had to save it, you know? Because it was just so pretty. And then we have wax seals over here that I was just testing and seeing because I didn't want to test it on the envelope and then hate it. So. And then we have this man. And I love him. Campbell. He's just really handsome. But I haven't drawn him since, but I need to because he's just so handsome, you know? So, yeah. I need to draw him because he's really cute. So. And then on this side, it's just random sketches to fill the printer paper because this is, you know, it's printer paper. It's not the best. And then we have sticky notes, and then Neon Trees, Everybody Talks, the song lyrics. Just saying. And then we have Azim. This is Azim and Blossom, and then we have Hunter and Ash, and then Alburn's down here with sunflowers around him. I don't remember the meaning of sunflowers. It could have just been, like, because they were pretty, but it's like, you know, the sunflowers aren't facing the sun, they're facing you kind of thing in this one. So, yeah. And then more sticky note stuff. I really like big sketchbooks, because I didn't do it in this one, but in Sketchbook 11, it was just, like, rows of sticky notes, and I really like that. but now I do A5s, and you can't really do that if it's like 6 if you bend one in the middle, you know? But we have Azim and an Alburn, and then I guess this is Azim again? I don't know. And then we have Hunter over here, and his heart has been ripped from his chest. So, you know. And then this is from my sister. And she never finished it. She was like, oh yeah, I'll come back to it, and then she just never did. Which is fine. And then we have Mr. Winkle, and I personally really like Mr. Winkle. He's an amazing little dude, so, you know. This is just a bunch of concepts, though, like, I think this is Bellatrix, and then we have Ludi and Alburn, oh, I guess, and Nova, and then this girl, but she doesn't have a name, but she's, like, part of the gang, you know. I like this hand, though. So, and then over here we have a little dialogue going on between Azim and Blossom, and he's kissing his cat, Mr. Bagel, but Mr. Bagel's a girl, but the name Mr. Bagel is really cute, and he's just smooching his kitty, you know. And then we have Edge, and I like drawing Edge, but I don't do that much, but I really like the scratchiness of, like, edgy art, you know? I think I was listening to, like, hardcore funk, and, you know, this came out, and it's just a bunch of, like, concept stuff, and Azim and Hunter, and I think Azim again, and then Nova and Hunter and Alburn, and then just a random, like, doll being... Maybe it's actually, like, his skin's coming off, and then the muscles coming off, and then it's just, like, you know? But I want to do this more. I don't know why I don't do it. I think it's, like, it's never the right time kind of thing, and it's, like, just do it. There is never a right time, you know? So, and then this is my character and my friend's character, and they're pretty similar, but I call them the chaotic duo because they're both crackheads, so it's just them, like, messing around and doing stuff, you know, yeah, and then just random sketch page. I think I did this in study hall, because the Spider-Man, my friend asked me to draw Spider-Man, so I did it, and I like this Spider-Man. I should, take a picture of this and, like, make it an actual finished painting, because, you know, it's a nice Spider-Man. And then we have just Hunter and his Wolfie, but look at this bear. He's, like, hidden, he's all faded out, but he's a cute bear. And then we have the watercolor, like, blobs as cats, because cats are liquid, so they're perfect to draw. And then just face studies. Their faces are so wide, but I think this is Ash's dad. Yeah, Adan Hudson. I think I changed his last name, though, because I don't like the name Hudson. And then this is just character concept for Yishmael. I like this drawing still. It's nice. I just need to do stuff like this more. The thumbnails, because they're really nice. But it's just, like, his beginnings of evilness. Not really, but of his more evilness, you know. And this is also just character stuff, so, like, Hunter, Azim, Ash, and Alburn. And then this is mainly just Hunter, and then a random noodle man. So, yeah, sketches of my favorite man. Literally, I draw him all the time. And then we have all Blossom, except for Hunter and Azim, and his horse. This was one of the pages in my portfolio, and you need to do this. Put this in your portfolio, figure drawings or anatomy studies, because people really like seeing those because it shows that you can break stuff down. So put those in and everything will be good. And then we have a bunch of more random character sketches, but up here is so overwhelming to look at. Like, there's so much going on. But yeah, you can find my people in here. But we have Ash down here. And then we have Azim and Blossom in Sharpie, I think. It looks like Sharpie. I'm not gonna smell it. And then just a random sticker that I got from school with a brown raccoon. And brown raccoons exist and they're so cute. And then we have Guardian Angel. And it's just all my people. So we have Nina and Azim and Blossom. And another Nina down there. And that's what their story is called, the Guardian Angel. And then we have school notebook sketches. I take them out and put them in my sketchbooks because I like that, you know? Hunter with horns for some reason. I don't know. Dorian Gray. Me and my friend decided he needs to be played by Timothy Chalamet. Hands down. And then this is all characters, so like Hunter and one Azim. Oh no, 3 Azims and then more Hunters and then quotes and a random girl in my class and she's really pretty. So, and then we have Springtrap. He is my favorite. William, I love him, but not in a weird way. I just like him as a character, the villainy of it, you know? But I really like how this looks. And I haven't been able, example A, to draw animatronics like this since this. All of my powers went to this drawing. And they haven't recovered since. This is just a bunch of quotes from him. But this drawing, I ate. And I haven't been able to eat since, and I'm starving. So, and then, moving on from my masterpiece on the previous page, we have Nova. And my first time using gouache. And it's horrible. I'm a lot better now, so I look back and I'm like, what were you thinking? You need to go to jail. You should have never done this because you suck. And that's what I think. I like this Azim. It's just a bunch of my people, except for these ones up here. These are just random people. Like, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know. That's from a random girl. She just started drawing my stuff, and I was like, we're not friends. I don't know who the hell you are, but thank you so much. Dry gouache. Slathered on the page. Love. I need to do this again because love it. It's just a bunch of my random characters. Ludi, Cacti, Creth, London, Azim, Amber, Paxi, Cookie Dough. And then we have a May down here. And I don't know who you are, or who you are. But more attempts at gouache. I would, like, water them down and be like, watercolor. And it didn't work. So, yeah. But it's just Azim. And then a Nova and a Cassandra, I think. I don't know. And then we have these sticky notes. And I love this page because of the colors and the fact that it's sticky notes. I don't know what it is about sticky notes, but just drawing on a sticky note like a thumbnail is so delicious. But this one's my favorite. Or this one. Just because. But we have Azim, or not Azim, Hunter holding a knife. And then we have Lavi. And then the rabbit woman from Dead by Daylight, maybe? I never played that game, so I don't know for sure. I just know she's hot. And that's all that matters. And then we have Azim, and his eyes are in his mouth. And then that's Hunter's hand, but this is Blossom. And then we have Paxi up there. And then we have Azim's and Blossoms, and he's just a cutie patootie. So, yeah. So, then we have M in a blue micron and then a green micron. This is an image from Pinterest, and I think it's supposed to be Lavi. And Azim and more Azims. These are actually Lavis. This is a soda cap. I like this brand of soda because it's totally gross. They have like ones that are like cat piss and unicorn vomit, and it's like their sodas are pretty good. And then we have the Goblin King from the Labyrinth, because my friend was like, you need to draw him, and I was like, yes ma'am. That's a good movie though. 10 out of 10. And then we have Link and Zelda and Sidon, and I love him, but I can never, ever, ever draw him right. I need to try again, because he needs complete justice, because he's so handsome. So, and then we have just Azim over here doing his thing. And then we have Alburn and Lobby and my girls and Azim, another Azim, Cassandra, London, and Ash taking a selfie. You know? And then we have cats down here and meow meow. And then more gouache, dry gouache. This one, I like this one, but this was a mistake in it. Like, a water droplet dropped, and then I picked it up, and then it left that, and I was like, it's a little sun. So I did a little, like, mountain scene. So, yeah. And then we have Hunter up here, and we have Nova, and she's so cute. And then Azim and Blossom, and this was an image on Pinterest. And then Lavi and Azim, and you know that thing, I am decayed, my lungs are full of thorns and mildew, my bones held together by vines, I am fragile, be careful with my corpse. Feel that? That's me, sisters. Then we have Zelda and Ganon and Link, but I don't know if you can see him there. And then I think this is also supposed to be Link. And then we have Fishies, and this man is the star of the show. He's my favorite little man. I should totally get him tattooed. So, and then during this time in my art, literally, I would like absolutely eat, and then it just go down. And I guess it's because I wasn't warming up, but it sucks. So this is Hunter's siblings. He's the youngest. I might change the birth order, because I'm not really jiving with it anymore, but it's not really important, you know. But we have his sister Sage, and then his twin sisters, and they don't have a name, I guess. And then his brother Asamu. Yeah, she's cute. Oh, I think that's his mother. She's pretty cute. And then we have these, and this is the ugliest stuff I've ever done in my entire life. It's so ugly. I hate it. They're ugly, all of them, together, collectively. And I don't know what happened to their faces, to their bodies, to everything. So, moving on, we have Achilles, because I love him so much. And then we have Cat Batman, because that's the joke with my friends. And then Azim and a random girl in study hall. And then we have Meowfred. Rawr. And then my friend drew this Batman. And he is better than me. this is just notes and character stuff. And then we have Hunter, Asims, and Lobbies mixed in there. This is a pen that I got, a gray pen, and I really liked the gray pen, but it died. Like, this is all I was able to do after first getting it, and then it died. So then we took it back. And then we realized, because it died immediately too, that it's just a bad pen. You know, it was like from like, I think the store's called Tokyo Life. And it was just like a pen with cute design, you know what I mean? And then just not good ink. I think this is with a Posca. Yeah, it feels like it. But we have Asim, Lobby, and Hunter. And then over here we have buildings, and this is just watercolor with Japanese characters on it. And Moleskins don't really like water, but I like the texture it gave because I did the washes and then used a brush pen over it, and it like was just catching the lifted piece of paper, and it's really nice because of the effects it gave me. But it doesn't like water, but it likes water better than my new sketchbook that I'm using. I'm trying out Talons, and that one hates water with every fiber of its being. But Moleskins are so expensive now, so it's kind of like, get them when they're on sale, you know? Thank you, current president, for all the things that you've done, like raising every price in America. Anyways, this is my liners, and it's just my people. So like Alburns and a couple Hunters, and I think maybe, oh no, it has elf ears, so I guess Hunter again. Look at his nose. It's like Pinocchio. This is gouache, Asian, and I don't like it. The sketch looked better, but I like the teal. This is Himi gouache, so the teal with the bright yellow. Really nice, but this looks like crap. Sadness. And he's wearing a choker, like a little slut. And then gouache wash over or under Copic markers. Super cute. But we have Hunter and Alburn and Lobby. And then this is all, oh no, these two are Ash, but all Hunter, and I like this one. And this one's mid, but I like the colors, but this one, yummy. Yeah. And then Asim and Paxi, and 2 Ambers and 2 Ashes. And Micron pens. I wish I did this more because I really like doing it. Is dialogue between characters. Just in it, like this is just story stuff. You know what I mean? Just them having like a silly conversation or lore. There's more writing, I guess, in my works, and I don't do that because I don't know. I guess it's not the right time again. But I really like doing that. And this one I felt like I knew my characters so much better than I do now. So, you know, it's just all thing. Do you hear my Mimi's over there? He's gonna come over and say hello. Because he's my Mimi cat. Oh, so much. So many noises. I know. He might jump up on here. If you're allergic to cats, you should probably leave because I hear they go through screens. This is just character stuff. Or no, these are images from Pinterest. These two are, at least. Fishing under the toilet. I don't know if people have seen that picture, but it's pretty snazzy. And then Nova in a corset that I found, or it might be lingerie, I can't remember. The girl was wearing like a dress under it though, so this is Asim, and his leg's gone. And then we have Hunter and something. Mimi, you're being sassy. How could you? I'm just gonna hold you like a freak. And then this is based off of that image on Pinterest where like the girl was standing there at like a convenience store, like I think she was getting something, and then it's like this rabbit is there haunting her, stalking her through everything that's going on. I know, baby. You're so sassy. He just wanted me to pet him. And then sticky notes and just character stuff. Paxi and like this demon. I don't know if the demon's like, it's like attached to him, but I don't know much about the entity yet. And then we have Blossom and Azim and Alburn. And then we have the left-right game. That story is literally so rad. Like, it is so perfect. 8 hours of my life wonderfully spent. I listen to it too much. And I love it. You can listen to it if you're interested. On YouTube, look up The Dark Somnium. He does really good narrations, and it's 8 hours long, but you won't regret it because it's so good. Just love listening to his stories while drawing. He's just like, it's just good. This one in particular is good. Anyways, moving on before I go on a deranged rant of how much I like it. We have Hunter's, Lips, and Alburn's, and I was trying to figure out his eyes, I guess. Like, I don't know what this is, because they're all the same. I mean, the shapes are different, but yeah. This is more from the left-right game, but those are spoilers, so yeah. This is all Azim, and we have more writing about him. And then we have Hunter and Azim and somebody. I don't know who. Ash, maybe? I don't know. But, yeah. It's just, like, really good. I like this Creth, though. I like the, like, rounded nose on him. I think these are microns. No, actually, this is my favorite pen. It's a something. It's a Papermate Inkjoy, but like the 50 one. And I can't find those anywhere. I literally got it in a Dollar Tree, and it was my favorite pen. And now nobody's selling them. So if I'm like at a random grocery store that has an office section, or like Walmart, Target, any place, I always look for them because I'm like, somebody has to have them because they're so good. And nobody has them. The only place that has them is Amazon, and it comes in a 100 pack. And I can't do that. So maybe I can steal it from an office. There's that gray pen again. But this is just Lavi, and this is another Creepypasta, and it's so good. I don't remember the name of it, but it's like, my mother lives in the woods, or raised me in the woods, or like, I don't know. I think you can just look up Because You Are My Baby, and it'll come up, but it's such a good story. And I cry every time I listen to it. Because You Are My Baby. But we have Ian Lavi, and he's just talking to the void over here. And then we have all my people. Hunter, Ash, Blossom, Azim, Alburn, you know, Gypsy's up here. There's just, yeah, a lot going on. And then these lighter ones are from the same gray pen because it was a 2-1. And this is how much the red decided last. Sadness. Immediately. And then these brighter ones are Micron's pens. But we have Maribel the Minotaur. And then we have a bunch of people. Lobbies, stuff like that. Hunter, all the things, you know. Love them. There's Maribel. This is done in gouache, and you can feel some of the texture on it. And then Micron over it. Yeah. I really like this one still. I don't really like the art structure, but I like the colors, you know. And then we have Lobby. And I like the colors on this one too, but I did not eat at all. Which makes me sad because I really like the colors on this. I should redo it. And then this was an gouache attempt. I tried drawing the priestess with the golden eye, but it didn't work. And it sucks, and I'm hiding my shame under this. And then this was also going to be a gouache painting, and it's coming off. But this paper is really cheap, and I was like, I shouldn't do that. Bloodborne. That one makes me scream. I love Bloodborne so much. So much. It's beautiful. It's a love letter. It's just perfect in every sense of the word. You cannot change my mind. It's beautiful. And I need more of it. More. All of it. All the time. Every day. Hunter. Lobby. Azim and Lobby. Azim telling Lobby off. Because he's deranged. I have to move on quickly, otherwise I'll go back to Bloodborne and I won't ever recover. This is Guardian Angel cast again. With a Tombow with the bullet side. Yeah, and then it like blended out. I don't know if I like it though. The blended, I like it on the cheeks, but I don't know if I like it for the shadows. This one is just a bunch of ghosts, and I don't know, you can't really see it on camera. The like blue lines are like scribbles, like I asked my mom to scribble stuff and I'd make something out of those scribbles, you know, so I made a bunch of ghosts and a ladybug ghost, but I really like all these little ghosties. It kind of reminds me of Ghibli just a little bit. And these are gouache eyes, and I ate with this one. And I will never eat this good again. I need to do gouache eyes again, because it was really fun. But this one, don't even talk to me. You don't understand. I will never be this good. The spirit of somebody possessed me. The spirit of Shakespeare, as it says, but of an old artist. But it might be multiple spirits possessed me, because... you know. And then we have Azim and Cat Batman and a skull and a random dude on Pinterest. And Hunter, and then my Moon Man. He was originally a cosplay, but I'm stealing him because I really like him. He kind of behaves like a pyramid head. Just like this horror that's going to rip you up. And he'll be like, thank you, I deserved that because I'm an idiot. Yeah, I love him. Just like the silent horror, you know, of this thing pursuing you. Or maybe he'd behave like a tyrant from Resident Evil. I don't know. Something like that. Just something that you can't really stop coming for you, you know? Then we have Blossom, and this sticky note scares me. You can't, I don't know if you can see it. It says mommy, question mark. And I don't know who wrote this. Somebody wrote it, and I don't know who. I know it was probably one of my friends, but nobody would fess up. So somebody called me mommy. And I don't know who it was. So I'm scared. Kind of. A little bit. But we have ponies down here. I like this horse's head, but not its body. He's just a little pony, you know? And then we have people over here, and this was from prom. I had to read it because I didn't know what it was from. This is just microns. Yeah. Microns and more microns to look like it's glitching. I really like this body on Blossom. Like, it's, like, close to what I want from her. I have a hard time balancing chunk and, like, what kind of chunk I want her to be. Like, this one feels too muscular. you know, but I do like it, but not for her, kind of thing. So, yeah. Then we have my buff cat, Meow. Mimi, I think you're that kind of buff cat. And then just faces and everything. And then these are, what are you? Prismacolors. Colored pencils. Yes. Stop sassing me. These ones are the same colors, but I sprayed more hairspray, and it changed the color. But you have to be careful, because sometimes it'll bleed through to the other side of the page. Then we have Azim and Blossom, and I love them. They're literally, a power couple. But he's being a little slut. So, but I like his little booty here. That's good booty. And then I like his face here. And his nose. And then these are Prisma. Look at him up there. He's just being a little man. Anyways. My cat keeps looking at me and he's teasing me. It's just all my people. Like, I think these are Azims. And these are random dudes. And this is Ash. And I think that's Nina. Maybe. Maybe not. These are with that pen I like. And then we have Hakimaru and Dororo from Dororo. And that's the best anime ever. The animation, the story, the whole aesthetic and concept of it is just like chef kiss. Love. I need to rewatch it. Because I need my yearly rewatch. And what's the perfect time than now when I'm out of school? And then we have Batman. And this is an image on Pinterest. And then we have Azo and Blossom talking to each other. And about boobs. So. And then this is a comic, but it's not that serious. And it's not structured properly because it wasn't supposed to be serious. But it goes like all over the place, you know? And I cry looking at it, but I also am like, it wasn't supposed to be serious. So, can I really be mad for just, like, getting an idea out, you know? Yeah. I really like this face on London, though, and this face on Cassandra. It's just very nice, you know? And then this is all Paxi and some of his students, and co-workers down here, and it's just, like, him doing too much, you know what I mean? Like, the man can't have gluten, but he's eating bread, so, ew. This is graphite, but I don't like it. It just looks horrible, and I'm not a graphite person, so we're stuck with this. And then these are those pastels, but they were like somehow they dried out. They weren't oil, they were like chalk pastels, and I had to press so hard to get that much color off. It was from, you know, the set that people give you for like your birthday or Christmas, like family members, because they're like, you're an artist, but I don't know exactly what to get you. So here's, like, those sets, you know, that's what these were from too, and then this one, so it's just, like you use it, and it adds to your art hoarding collection, but some of the stuff is horrendous. This is sticky. This is the most empty page I've ever done in my life. I shouldn't say that. Yeah. This is my liners. And I should do that because it looks cool. And then over here, you can see, I think this was the first one. I, like, went down and it went to actual garbage. But I like this Alburn and this Hunter, and then the rest of them suck. This is done with Copics. So, the backgrounds, maybe. Yeah, they're from Copics too. This is with acrylic, and it made this come through. Interesting effect. But we have Ash, and she's being hot. you know. And then we have random people and Gypsy saying get wrecked bot, baby. They're doing stuff over here. Ludi, random person, probably on Pinterest. Ethan, Lobby, and Nancy, but she looks horrible there. And this I love. Azim, and we have Paxi and Hunter, and then like world building stuff and Novas and a butt. And then we have Liquors down here. I really like Liquors. I like their designs. They're really snazzy. Yeah, I like them. They're just little dudes that cause mischief. And then we have Azim and Lobby, and they're having a conversation, and then Nina and Azim and Hunter. And then we have my friend's cat, and I made her a mug when she was leaving for college with her cat on it, because she couldn't take her cat, and she was so sad, so I was like, I made you a mug with your kitten on it. I don't remember if I made it for her for Christmas, or when she actually left. You know, but it's her sexy beast. This is just random stuff. We have Lady Dimitrescu. We have the plain doll from Bloodborne. That's my friend's drawing. And then, you know that post where it's like, my work has a turtle, and this turtle is like 30 years older than me, but I talk to him like a baby, and I'm like, does the man want his appy slices? And he hustles over because the man do want his appy slices. That's what this is. He wants his appy slices. And then we have a sun. And I really like the suns. I don't know what it's like they're called. I guess boho maybe? Hippie? I don't know. Just the sun where she's just like really pretty. And then this is all Azim. And my friend said something about him. And if you think so too, if you get my drift, you get my drift. And then this is all Hunter, and a hand is coming out of his mouth. Slay. And then this is concepts, kind of half-done concepts for another mug I made my friend, and she ruined that mug. Like, I don't know what the hell she did, but she ruined the mug in like a month, and I was like, how the hell did you do this? And then she was like, it was your fault. You didn't do it right. And I was like, girl, you, literally everybody else's mug lasted, and somehow yours is the only one that got messed up. I don't think that's my fault. I think that's yours. In a month. Like, I have a friend, he still has his, and I gave him his years ago. And his paint still looks good. This is gouache, and these are gouache. Unfinished thing of Merida. And then just abstract situation in gouache, I guess. I don't know. And then we have Azim smoking a cigarette because he's an addict. Everything unhealthy he does, literally. And it might be rebellion. So you so sexy. And then we have this, I think this, her name's Udai. Her and Paxi had a little thing going, but then they broke up because it was like right person, wrong time kind of thing, but they don't know that yet, you know? So this was like concepts for her. I don't like any of these though. I like this one, just not for her though, you know? It's not giving old lady. It's giving young 20-year-old. See, there they are. Talking rar. And then we have Azim, and we have Blossom, and we have Lobby. And then Azim again with his horse. Spooky, you know. I really like this drawing of Azim. I just like the, like, perspective. Like, there's mistakes I see now, but I still really like it. It's, like, got a little thing. And then these were, like, figure drawings, you know. I like this one. I should redo it. It was just like watercolor washes, and then we have, I think these are Nova. Don't really like these. They're not giving. And then we have Hunter and Ash just interacting with each other. Yeah. I like this one a lot still. But the rest of them, I'm like, mid. So, you know. But I do like this one. It's just very nice. And then we have Hal and Ariete and Lavi and Aizen and Louie. I think these are gouache. This is gouache. I think this is gouache. And I love Ghibli like everybody. This is like Aizen with gouache, like stippling everything. I like it, but it's not really my thing, you know? And then just school sketches from, I think, one semester. Yeah, second semester, junior year of high school, doing all my things. Hunter, Aizen. This is a bunch of Aizens and Lavis mixed in, and Nina's and some Blossoms, but it's mainly Hunter and Aizen. And then the last page, Hunter, or Aizen, boobs, and Blossom, and Hunter, stop shaking please, and him eating a sandwich, and the one-eyed cat thing, and then we have Nova's, and Nina, and Albert doing his little thing. And then there's nothing in this pocket. It's like paper scraps. So yeah. That's Sketchbook 14. Thanks for looking through with me. I didn't even do the cover. The cover of this, I knew I was missing something. The cover of this, these stickers are just random. This is from Grand Art on Instagram and maybe Twitter. These stickers are mine, and so is this one, and then these ones are random, and this one's random, and then these ones are also from Grand Art on Instagram. So, yeah, and these pages, or, what am I saying? Now I look at this cover, and I'm like, it's so empty, and I wish I could have these again. I don't know if they're still selling them, but I absolutely love their stickers. So yeah. Thanks for looking through with me, and I will see you in Sketchbook 15 coming up, which is my smallest sketchbook. So, yeah, goodbye, and I'll see you later.